Hello, hello. How is everyone? So I've actually moved the visibility challenge over to my personal page just because the challenge has done such a wonderful job at getting me to come out of my comfort zone that now I'm wanting to really talk about the things that I want to talk about on my business page there. So I'll be doing the visibility challenge here, and I'll be talking about manifestation, this new manifestation game that many of you guys have joined, as well as ways that you can really get in touch with your intuition. I'll be talking about that on the business page instead. So today's challenge, or I'm sorry, today's prompt is a two-parter, partially because I did not do it yesterday because I took care of myself and I went to sleep. So the challenge, the prompt rather, today is: where do you need support and do you know who to ask? And where do you need an upgrade? What are some simple things that you can change that will upgrade and streamline your business? So for me, I definitely need support in my self-care. Hey Tina, good to see you tonight. Hi Markella, thank you for joining. So I am certainly needing support in terms of self-care. I realize that particularly when I'm in the middle of a launch like I am now, I have a tendency to go so hard. And sometimes it's hard to remember to take that moment for myself. And so the way that I have asked for support is I joined rather, a support group. So basically it's an accountability group for other people who are needing support in putting self-care as a priority. I talked about in a different video that I haven't really been sleeping, and I'm preparing for this lunch. I know, why did I tell you, Tina? Because you always hold me accountable. And so I haven't really been sleeping well. And one thing that I'm doing with that is trying to stop working at a certain hour. Hi, Aisha. Good to see you. And so I'm trying to stop working at a certain hour so that I really am making my self-care a priority. The second part of that is that I also need support actually running my business, because part of the reason that I'm not getting the sleep is that as entrepreneurs, often we have this tendency to want to do everything on our own. And so this year I did bring on a team to help me. Hey, Melissa, thank you for joining. I did bring on a team to help me this year. And so with social media and events, I now will be able to delegate some of those things so that I'm not burning myself out. But that was definitely an area that I needed support. I am still needing some social media help. So if anyone wants to come on as a social media intern, definitely tag them below. Superwoman syndrome, that's absolutely it. And feeling like, I work a 40-hour job in addition to the 50 hours a week that I put forward for Rising Phoenix. And it's impossible to do that over the long term. And last year I did it all year. And so for 2017, I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. And I know that if I continue trying to do that, then eventually I'm not going to be able to continue with anything that I'm doing. The second part of this was: where do I need an upgrade? What are some simple things that I can change that will make a big impact? And so honestly, okay, very cool. Thank you so much for tagging her, Tina. And so really for me, where I needed an upgrade, it was in my systems. I was doing things so archaically, so old school. And so from everything from onboarding clients to keeping track of leads to invoicing, all of that I was doing manually. And again, trying to do on my own. And so this year, one way that I'm upgrading this, I have brought on a strategist, the amazing Maisha Hill. And so I'm working with her to find ways to streamline my business, but I've started to bring in some systems so that I'm not having to recreate everything from scratch. I'm also, again, leaning on the support that I've brought on so that I'm not trying to do everything on my own. So this one was a really quick one. However, I will be on the Rising Phoenix page to talk about manifestation. I know that I'm probably burning you guys out with it, but getting ready for this 5-day course, I want to make sure that you have all of the tools that you need to really get the best out of this free 5-day course. So I will be hopping on the Rising Phoenix fan page to talk about how I use tools of intention to manifest. So crystals, vision boards, all of that. And if you are in the Atlanta area, I will be having a private vision board party on Saturday. So certainly check us out. If you need more information, I'll leave that in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you on the Rising Phoenix fan page in just a second.